no money, no time, I don't wanna talk. Just give me that cake, you can go and walk. I'm something you ain't seen, living out a dream. Going hard, pulling car, we the new team. You ain't never ever seen it done this big. Never seen 2 drums in a drop 6. You don't bump on his job, it's a fan thing. You gotta be blood, wanna be in that game. I see the same thing, ain't nobody new. You get a deal, then you flop it and get rid of you. That's why I'm independent, yeah, this real living. I used to be around losers, now you're born winning. You see how I get in it? First class G, and you should polish up your pimpin'. Doing everything that I want like a G. You can get a 16, but that ain't for free. No time.
Yo, you know what this is, man. We back. And this is Everyday Life with Rook and
Say no.
Come on, man. We up in this spot. And, off top, man, you see who we got in here. We have our professional. Hold on, let me get my shit right. Before I announce her. You feel what I'm saying? Let me get my shit right. We have our licensed mental health professional, resident in counseling, Miss Misha Penn. Can I get a round of applause for Miss Misha? Woo, woo, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, so we got. Oh, hold up, before I just jump into it, what we got going today?
Oh, everything going good. Great. You know what I'm saying? We got our mental health expert, and we're gonna get down into the brain right here for y'all today. She gonna break it off.
A lot of crazy motherfuckers running around out here right now. You know what I mean? This ain't one of them. Nah, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it today. You know what I mean? But off top though, we got Miss Misha Penn in the building, and she gonna let you know what's going on with the mental health tips. So hit you with a couple facts real quick. For the 7th year in a row, Mental Health America released its annual State of Mental Health in America report, which ranks all 50 states and the District of Columbia based on several mental health and access measures. This year, Vermont moved to the #1 spot ahead of Pennsylvania, and Nevada remained last at number 51. Also of note, 19%, which is 47.1 million of people in the U.S. are living with a mental health condition. Nationwide, a 1.5 million increase over last year's report. So, like I said, there's some shit going on. There's some shit going on, Misha, man. What's going on out here, man? What's going on? Like, you tell these people what's happening.
Well, mental illness is not anything new. Mental illness has been around for a long time. People joke about it all the time, like, oh, my uncle bipolar,
Yeah.
But it's really nothing to joke about. But mental illness has been around for a long time. It's just those numbers, I would say, in my opinion, just reflect that more people are seeking help.
Yeah.
Which is important.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people suffer in silence, but to hear those numbers and with the increase, it just means more people have been diagnosed by a mental health professional such as myself.
Yes.
So just a little bit about me. I am a licensed mental health professional. I'm a resident in counseling. I have been doing mental health for about 8 or 9 years. I have worked with children. I currently work with children as well as adults. I work currently now at Epic Health Partners, which we are located at 20 Elwrp Street in Martinsville. I've only been there since January, transitioned into that position to work more with children, which is where I do my best work, I feel.
Okay.
It's more rewarding to work with kids.
That's dope.
Yes, if you can catch them young and fix it, then you don't have them coming in your office at 40, 35, you know what I'm saying?
Because you see a lot of that? Do you see a lot of that? Like,
It's a revolving door. Me and my coworkers were just talking about this the other day. Mental health is a revolving door. You get these kids, like I have some now, that I'm pretty sure are gonna stay in services for the duration of their life. They'll be in and out. They come in and out, same way with the hospital. We see them, they come, they think they're well, they go, they come back, they see us again. Most of the time with the kids, it's because of their environments.
Yeah.
So it's good when you can get into the home and you can work with the kids and the family as a whole. Because if I can work with your child and get your child right, but I put them right back into the environment where they got these issues from the first time, it's not fixing them.
It was work basically undone.
Right.
Yeah.
Basically work undone. So,
Right.
wow.
So currently I am working towards licensure in Virginia. I have to get 3,400 hours working with adults, kids, families, in order to be licensed, and then take a state board test.
Oh, that's
So,
big. Yeah,
I'm
you really got to know
working
what
on
you're doing dealing with people's mental.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You can't just be telling them anything.
No.
Yeah.
You gotta know your
I did get a bachelor's degree from Virginia State University
Okay.
in psychology. I have a master's degree from Liberty in human services, marriage and family counseling. And I have another master's degree from Liberty in professional counseling.
Oh,
Okay.
that's major.
Yeah.
That's major. You stepping. Way to go, man. Way to go. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I wanted to add to something. Like, does mental health start like young? Do kids like have mental health issues, like issues early on in life? Like, I know you see killer kids and shows on TV and shit like kids is crazy, but
a lot of the things in my
age,
opinion,
like I'm basically asking like the age group when it starts. Or
well, I mean,
seen.
it doesn't always necessarily have to start in childhood, but a lot of it we do see starts when they're young. It starts from the trauma that they've witnessed, trauma that they've been through. One thing that I was just talking to somebody about the other day was the percentages on molestations, especially in the Black community. The molestations come from family members.
You hear a lot about.
Oh yes,
You hear a lot about.
I
It's
very
been going
rarely
on.
meet a young girl, a young Black girl or boy that has not been molested by a family member. Somebody in their family has crossed those boundaries.
It's like you hear about that now, but that's been going on.
Yeah. It's been
Like for years. Like
But the thing
hundreds
about
of
it,
years.
and what bothers me, is the Black community. We sweep it under the rug.
Yeah.
We sweep it under the rug. Baby, don't you tell nobody about that.
Yeah.
You know, we're not gonna talk about that. What happens in this house stays in this house. Well, then you have a child coming, or a teenager coming to see me,
Wow.
because nobody has even thought to sit down and talk with them or help them
It's been
through
affected.
what has happened to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Right.
It's been affecting them the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody talked to, no help.
Right.
Yeah. What are some signs a person is having an anxiety attack?
So anxiety looks different for everybody.
Okay.
I suffer from anxiety. It's nothing that, to be ashamed of. I'm a professional, yes, but we suffer from things as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And you may have heard it before, your therapist needs a therapist. We do. We're human. But anxiety can look different for many people. They could turn red, you could, sweat, heart beating real fast, can't breathe, just different things, crying. So as far as when somebody's having a panic attack, the real telltale sign, I would say, is their inability to sit still, and you can tell they can't catch their breath.
Oh, God, yeah.
So how can we calm that person down? What should we do in that situation?
Well, when you have an individual that suffers from anxiety attack, and I have recently had this happen in my office. I had a young girl that came in, and she was going through her trauma. She had been molested and things like that. So as we're talking through this, I could tell her leg began to shake out of control. She couldn't control it. The best thing to do is you stay calm.
Okay.
Because how can you calm someone down when you've gotten kind of hyped up? You gotta keep yourself calm. Talk to them in a calming voice. What we call it in counseling is grounding. Grounding techniques. Grounding techniques can be as easy as deep breathing, sitting and make it just controlled breaths. One of the ones that I use a lot with kids is closing their eyes, and it's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 things you can see, 4 things you can taste. Just going to a happy place.
Yeah. Okay.
Close your eyes, go to your happy place, and tell me 5 things that you see, 5 things that you smell.
And I think it's like the way you say that, it's real. Like I know that's real because what we're saying, mental health, like it's a mental thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
It's in the mind.
when you're able to recognize, if you're able to recognize before you can kind of get a grip on it, but you ain't got no control over it. But you can kind of like get a grip on it, like okay, I feel it, like I'm sweating.
Right.
Or I'm just going crazy. You know what I mean? So it's just like you try to calm it down because it's a mental thing.
It is.
And everybody can't do that, but if you can recognize that you have an issue, I think like that helps.
Everybody can't do that, but like he said, if you see somebody going through it, what can I do? And like you said, that's what you can do. But the biggest thing for me, and I like this saying back here, I got to point to this right here. Because one thing about me, a lot of people don't like, but I'm a very optimistic person.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm very positive as well.
Yeah.
We think ourselves into a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So what you
Overthinking.
think, yes, what you think is in turn, and that's kind of how I approach my counseling. It's a mind thing. What you think is going to determine how you feel, and it's going to determine how you behave.
Yeah.
So if you can keep your mind in a clear space and think positive, the sky's the limit.
You gotta hit them woo-saws.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You gotta get that. You gotta get that clearness. If you can get that space, you can get your head in that space. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
And that's what you do with that person when they're going through anxiety attack. Once you get them calmed down, talk through them, talk with them through it. Whatever it is that's going on or whatever it is that's bothering them, just talk through it. But be calm when you do it and give them some alternative, positive things to think.
You have to. You gotta take. And I think recognizing somebody dealing with somebody with mental health, you gotta take it slow with them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can't just, you know what I mean?
You gotta
can't
go-
just
you gotta-
push it.
Yeah.
Push something on them like, why you ain't?
Oh no, that don't work.
That's
And
you
we
gonna,
just,
you
they
gonna
teach
drive
us
their
that
ass, go do
Yep.
something on your.
Yeah.
you gotta work with them where they are.
Yeah.
And just like, if you got somebody that's dealing with addiction, I'm gonna work with you where you are. I don't care that when you get ready to leave here, you're going out and you're gonna do whatever it is
Yeah,
that you
whatever
do.
it is.
I'm gonna work with you right now on whatever it
Exactly.
is you want help with.
And maybe you think about it later while you're going
Right.
to
Yeah,
take,
that's
while
right.
you're taking course in the actions.
Right.
So.
Is it like a
definitely.
hotline or something that we could call, like for a mental health expert? You know what I'm saying? And instead of calling the police, because I see a whole lot of people calling the police, and then that's when things escalate to somebody getting killed.
Well, we have the local community service board here,
Uh-huh.
which is, they have a hotline called Contact. I think
Okay.
it's 1-800-CONTACT.
When they have contact? Okay.
And you can contact that line, that's a crisis line.
Yeah.
Also at Epic, we offer crisis services. Crisis stabilization can be anywhere from somebody that's had a mental break, or you may be homeless. Homeless, that's a crisis.
Damn
Not having
right,
nowhere to
damn
live,
right.
not
Shit,
being
not
able to
having no
take
shelter
that.
over your head,
Right.
that's crisis.
Yeah.
So, and crisis to you may be different for crisis to me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like a crisis may be, I woke up this morning, my lights off. That may not be a crisis to you because you may be used to that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's different for everybody, but
Yeah.
we do offer that at Epic. You can definitely contact us at Epic Health Partners for that. And there's plenty of mental health agencies in Lawrenceville that
Oh,
you can
okay.
contact
Yeah.
as well.
I didn't realize that it was so many cases like that. Like it's like you see like millions of cases and shit. But I know like here where we live at,
It's a lot.
it's a lot, man. And like you pay attention to what's going on in the news and the newspaper, whatever, the shit that you see, it's like it's growing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you know what? Like honestly, man, I be hating to see that shit, man, because sometimes it be a lot of our people too, and you can tell that it don't just affect one set of people. Like I see young teenagers, black teenagers,
young, black,
older
white,
folks
Hispanic,
just go
Yeah.
foolish.
everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's something that you don't think about at a young age, but as you get older, you start realizing like they ain't crazy for real. Something wrong with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not nothing wrong. It's a mental health issue. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, man.
And the best thing to do, I think, just my opinion, as far as when you're dealing with people that are dealing with mental illness or when things have happened to them and they can't handle it like we
Yeah.
can,
Yeah.
it's just be understanding, be there for them,
Yeah.
don't judge. A lot of people don't seek help because they fear being judged, they fear
Yeah.
being talked about.
Yeah.
With us in professionals, we're bound by confidentiality. So there are people that I went to school with. There are people that I know I see on a daily basis that I have counseled, but I could never tell anybody.
No,
So,
that's tough, yeah.
Yeah.
The best thing that the community can do is to come together and be there for those people. I hate it when we have somebody commit suicide and then the community's like, oh, y'all should have knew about that, or they should have helped them. Okay, what did you do?
What did
Yeah.
you do? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
easy to point
What
the
did
finger.
you do? It's easy to
It's
point the
easy
finger.
to point the finger, but what
Yes.
did you do to help correct?
Absolutely right.
To help
Yeah.
to intervene in a person's life, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. It's me and Brooke on this show. We ask each other every week, like, how's your mental health?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like,
It's
like
important.
every week, and I think that it helps with me and him. In the beginning, like, oh my god, man. But still, me and Brooke talk, but we busy.
Yeah.
But when we talk, like, and we talk about what's like, how you feeling. He can answer the phone. I can see it in his eye, like, good.
Yeah, yeah.
Or he called me like, "You good?" Like, ah. So you know what I mean.
Yeah,
But
I
it
can
helps
see
to have that person
Yes.
that you can talk to
Absolutely.
and can help get you through it. Not saying that they have the answers, but it's
No.
like, you know, just being someone to lean on,
Yeah.
tell your issues, and you know, sometimes they damn agree with you. 'Cause
Yeah.
shit, you ain't always fucked up all the time.
Yeah.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? you ain't always
It ain't
wrong.
my
You know what I
fault
mean?
this time.
So,
Right. And that's definitely important, is to have somebody that you can trust to go to and talk to. And with the question you asked, like, what can you do for that person? That's what you can do. Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
Just listen.
Because we don't need you to have the answers all the time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I know there are plenty of times I have went, to my friend and talked to her, and I just want you to listen to me. I need to get it out.
Yeah.
I have plenty of clients that come to me. They don't want no answer. They don't want me to fix it.
They just
They
want
want
to
me to
get it out. We heard.
I have, and that I hear that a lot from clients. Nobody listens to me, or I haven't been heard, especially kids. Nobody's listening.
Yeah.
Cause motherfuckers be thinking you crazy and shit. You be telling them something, but they think you crazy, but you telling them really like.
Oh yeah, and that's how it is with
feel,
kids.
You know what I mean?
Listen, y'all. Kids will tell you something's wrong without telling you something's wrong.
Yeah.
You have to pay attention to your kids. You have to know when your kids are not well. I see it a lot that kids come in and I'm like, your mama didn't notice that you were doing this? Like, mom and dad haven't noticed you doing this or saying this, or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have a kid that is usually outside playing and running around, and all week they've been in their room with the door shut, not want to talk to nobody. Go talk to them.
Yeah, it's time
Something's
to
wrong.
intervene.
Right,
Time to
something's
intervene.
happening. And that's how our young children commit suicide.
Yeah.
It's because nobody's watching, nobody's listening.
That's dope. That's dope.
Hey, I'm gonna ask you this.
Yeah.
Can smoking a blunt a day blow your anxiety away? It's something that can just calm. It's kind of like a calmer. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So you basically asking, is marijuana? Is marijuana
Since
a
we.
damn stress relief?
Yeah.
Asking a professional.
Yeah.
So listen,
Yeah.
as y'all know, I am a professional. I am not endorsing anybody to smoke.
Gotcha.
But I have done research and I have looked it up myself. Reading is fundamental, guys.
Yeah.
Read for yourself, know for yourself. There are benefits in marijuana, CBD, that stuff is,
Yeah.
it's benefits in it as far as for anxiety, for pain,
Yeah.
many different things. I don't endorse telling nobody to go out
Yeah.
and smoke no weed, but
Yeah.
do your research.
I'm gonna blow it up.
Do your research.
Damn it, I'm
Do your
stressed.
research.
Yeah.
Roll that blunt. Roll that 3.5. Big blunts. Yes, sir. Heard it from a professional.
And you don't have to have medication. You don't have to have weed. Sometimes it's just as simple as working on your thoughts, as well as doing
Quiet.
grounding, having quiet time, breathing. Make sure you're breathing, because a lot of times a panic attack is because you're holding your breath and you don't even realize it.
Yeah.
You gotta breathe.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you're not breathing, yes, that happens. That happens to me. You forget to breathe because you got so much going on in your mind. I don't forgot to take a breath. Just breathe.
Yeah.
It works.
Hey, look, you got anything?
Yeah, I got this what do you see yourself in 5 years?
That's
As,
a good
we're gonna
question.
switch over into like you owning your own business. Is that part of the plan for the future?
That was part of the plan.
Okay.
That was part of my plan when I first started this.
Uh-huh.
Right now, the company that I'm with, no lie, I see myself growing within that company.
Okay.
I really do.
It's always good to have somebody
Oh,
that you feel like
absolutely.
you can grow with, definitely.
And it's black owned.
Company.
Oh, it's black owned?
Yes, it is.
What's the name of this company again?
Epic Health Partners.
And where they're located again?
We have an office in Danville. We have an office in Martinsville. We also have an office in Richmond. I think they're working on opening one in Atlanta, and they are about to launch the one in Mississippi.
So blessings, y'all franchising. They basically,
Yeah.
franchising.
So, moving to that company has really opened my eyes to the possibilities.
That's dope.
That,
That's
hey,
dope.
if
as
he
hell.
can do this, I can do this.
That's dope.
Absolutely.
That's dope. Hell yeah. And you said it's black.
And he looks
owned,
like me.
and it's like a
Yeah.
mental health facility?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's dope
Yes,
as hell.
yes. He's doing it. He's doing it.
I'm glad. That's why we had to have you on here, man. See,
Yeah.
you stepping in a way that's, into history. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Being a
Yeah.
a young black woman that's dealing with mental health and shit like that. Being able to come on our show, like, we really appreciate that.
No problem. No
Really,
problem.
like, really
And I
talk.
think that as far in 5 years, you gotta have multiple streams of income. So I do want to have me a private practice on the side. doing my own thing with that as well. So
Should we
Why
get
not?
a question?
Why not?
why not?
Why not? You got to have more.
Why not?
If you want to be a millionaire, they say you got to have at least 8.
Okay, I got 3 already.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So you on your way though.
I'm
You on your way.
That's
Do
right.
you want to plug them right here, right now? You know your businesses. You say you got.
Oh yes, I do paparazzi jewelry. I'm selling that on the side. You guys probably see me on Facebook because I say it all the time. I do my live shows.
Yeah.
You can join me on Facebook at the Sparkle Spot. That is the name of my business. Soon I will be launching some additional things with the Sparkle Spot.
Okay.
Can't say it right here right now, but it's coming.
Okay.
Go ahead, man. Handle your business. You doing big shit, man. And we glad to have you on.
Thank you, thank you.
Sounds like you on your way.
I'm trying.
And you're growing.
And y'all keep going and keep going. Thank big.
Think big,
Yes,
man.
yes.
You moving, you thinking big, man. Like I said, we have licensed mental health professional counseling in residence.
Michigan.
Let's go, man. This is Everyday Life with Brooke and
Fino.
Hey. Yo, we back. You know what this is? This part 2. This our section. This is Everyday Life with Brooke and
Fino.
Come on, man. You know, we gonna hit you with some everyday shit from me, man. This is some everyday ish with Fino G. It go like smart people learn from everything and everyone. Average people from their experiences. Stupid people already have all the answers. So what that means is, you can't be fucking with the know-it-alls. If a person know-it-all already, then shit, what the hell kind of game do they got to get game from? It ain't no point in it. You know what I mean? So it's like a person who already have all the answers can't do nothing but help you. But you can always learn from mistakes, experiences, another person's mistake and their experiences and shit. You just gotta be willing to take that advice and be able to open up to learn from that shit. You know what I mean? And realize that you do make mistakes and you ain't perfect. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody in this motherfucking world perfect. You gonna fuck up and you gotta and acknowledge that. You know what I mean? Acknowledge your mess ups, acknowledge your screw ups, acknowledge your shortcomings. Don't run from them. Cause running from them will just mess your head up even more. That shit stress you fuck out and it'll make you unmotivated. So you know, just go after everything you want to go after, and don't listen to people who think they know everything. Always be hungry for knowledge. Don't be one of them people who think you know everything. You gotta be hungry for knowledge, man. Because no matter how old you get, no matter how young you are, you're never too old. You're never too young to learn from somebody. So you know, mistake is one of the biggest teachers. Experience is one of the biggest teachers. So, you know, take heed to that. It's some everyday shit with Fino the G.
Cause knowledge is power.
It's black facts, y'all. These black facts, y'all. It's black bliggity, black facts, y'all. It's like that, y'all. These black facts, y'all. It's black bliggity, black facts, y'all. Hey, OG, I'll let you kick it off. Who your black fact is for the day, my brother?
My black fact is, I'm gonna tell y'all about the Negro Motorist Green Book. What you need that book for? I'm gonna tell you why you needed that book. Cause we couldn't go everywhere. We couldn't stop everywhere.
And it's called the what?
It's called the Negro Motorist Green Book.
Wow, I ain't heard of that.
During the Jim Crow era, discriminatory laws and practices made traveling by a car difficult and even dangerous experience for African Americans. Along the nation's highways, black travelers routinely denied access to basic services like gas, food, restrooms, and lodging. Stopping in an unfamiliar place carried the risk of humiliation, threats, or worse. To find safe and friendly accommodations, travelers relied on a network of shared advice exchanged by word of mouth and also published in guides such as the Green Book. Published from 1936 to 1966, the Negro Motorist Green Book listed motels, restaurants, service stations, and other accommodations that served African Americans. Victor H. Green, a New Jersey postal worker, created his namesake guide to help black travelers safely navigate the segregated realities of Jim Crow America. Green used his contacts in the postal service, as well as the input from traveling salesmen and business owners to complete the listings, and partner with the Standard Oil Company to distribute the Green Book at SO gas stations. And that was the Negro Motorist Green Book. We had to have this back in the day, y'all.
It's crazy.
And that's my black fault.
It's crazy that you gotta have like a guide to tell you what.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being black was always dangerous, baby.
Yes.
My black fact is on the one and only. We gotta say, long live, rest in peace to Biz Marquis.
Yes, right.
Marcel Theo Hall, aka Biz Marquis, born April the 8th. It's an Aries baby, shout out, 1964 to July 16, 2021. Known professionally as Biz Marquis, he was an American rapper, singer, songwriter, and record producer. Was best known for his 1989 single, Just a Friend. You say he's just a friend. You say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. You say he's just a friend. You say he's just a friend. Oh. Hey, look, man. It became a top 40 hit in several countries. In 2008, Just a Friend made number 100 on VH1's list of 100 greatest hip hop songs of all time. Marquis has been called the clown prince of hip hop, but ain't nothing clown about him. Shout out to Biz Marquis, man. You really did the culture a favor, and you looked out, man. So long live, rest in peace, Biz Marquis.
Cause nothing can save you. This is the season for catching the flavor. Got the flavors.
Come on, man. These are black facts, y'all. They black facts, y'all. They black facts, y'all. It's black facts, y'all. It's like that, y'all. They black bliggity black facts, y'all. Let's go.
We're gonna jump right into it. We're gonna ride high.
And looking low with Rook. Hey, 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 hey. We riding high. And looking low with Rook. Hey, 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 bitch. Ha, ha. Where we at with it, OG? Where we at? What city we in today? What state we in?
We in Connecticut today, y'all.
Okay, we in Connecticut.
Cause that's where I'm going to.
That's
And
just connect. They spell that shit like connect to cut.
Yeah, Connecticut. Yeah. And that's traveling. We're gonna go up 81.
Okay.
We're gonna cut across 78. Then we're gonna cut across 287. And that's gonna bounce us over to 95. Look why I go all the way out the route. Because if you go up 95, you're gonna be stuck in traffic up there in Washington, D.C. You're gonna be mad. So but my thing I wanna talk about is hygiene. Look, it's getting hot out there, drivers. Look. It's too hot for y'all to be coming to these shipping offices and receiving all with your tail stinking, your breath stinking, your arms stinking. Look, before you go in there, when you get up in the morning, brush your teeth. Get some toothpaste, brush your teeth. Look, get you some wipes, baby wipes. Get you some of them wipes. Go up under your arm, go to your tail, go to your body. Do all that. If not, look, I'm gonna tell you another thing you can get. The first thing you ever got your tail washed in, them little bitty baby pails, them little bitty what they call them?
Baby what?
No, that little thing that they put the baby in. The little thing you put the water in and you put the baby in there.
Oh.
No, the little baby bath. You remember the little bitty thing that your mama put you in there? Get you one of them.
Oh yeah,
Get you a wash rag, get you some soap. And look, you're going to have to bird bath if you can't get to a shower.
I'd rather bird bath than run around with a funky ass.
You got to.
Some motherfuckers want bird bath.
Man, that thing will be riding off in there. You ball get it stinking, boy. Ain't no working some stinking ball, boy. I'm telling you, your tail stinking too. Yeah. Man, because you'll go in the truck stop. Like, what's that smell?
So they in the little docking office smelling like a whole cookout tray.
Man, you smell like hot dog with double onions on that joker, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, y'all boys gotta do better out there. Nobody won't smell that, man. Wipe y'all tail. You know what I'm saying? Keep your wash rag, get your bar of soap, and a towel, a couple of towels. You know, hang them jumps up when you get finished. You know what I'm saying? Let them hang out. You know what I'm saying?
That food don't care nothing but, man. That's what you, man.
Hey, look, but I'm just trying to tell y'all, Hey, look, do your personal hygiene. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, I'm gonna keep on pounding on this. Do that PTI. Make sure everything working. Check the tires. Check the coolant. You know what I'm saying? Check your oil. Check all that. PTI, baby. I'm gonna hit y'all with that every time.
Pre-trip inspection.
You got to do that, guys. PTI and hygiene. That's what we at right now. Brush your teeth, like I said. Wash your tail. Wash your all that, man. We need that. And people will respect you for it. We understand you can't get to a shower every day, but you can at least knock some of that stuff off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we all know truck driving ain't the easiest job in the world. You know what I mean? You got to sacrifice. You got to be able to put up with the put up.
Yeah.
Sometimes be able to put up with the put down. Feel what I'm saying?
So that was
riding high and looking low with Rook. Hey, 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 hey. We riding high and looking low with Rook. You know what this is, man. We back. It's an everyday life with Rook and
Pheno.
Come on, man. This is sports with Mike and Quan.
There go.
My homies. He back in the building. That's my boy Miami Quan. That's the music that he played when you see this motherfucker.
Are y'all surprised who we have in the finals? Y'all, I mean, cause last time we talked, y'all was talking about.
I picked him to be in the finals.
I was.
He did.
I know. That's why I say I wouldn't say surprised, but I'm not happy. You know what I'm saying?
Why you ain't happy?
If y'all don't remember, I did pick Phoenix. Because that's my dog.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I told you niggas they was going, but Quan said, no, nigga, you cheating because they playing right now.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
But they came through with that whole.
Yeah.
This is all I can tell you.
Let me hit that do say.
This.
And there's a party going on in Phoenix that all the Milwaukee was invited, but it don't look like Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday showed up.
Neither one. But.
Go ahead. Yeah, it's your show. It's your stage. It's your stage.
It's just crazy that we are about to witness, probably, unless we see some turn, a man get complete credit for a ring when literally every team they played, a superstar or star level player was out or hurt.
But it don't matter, Quan. I mean, he can't control that.
I'm gonna let
Get
you.
it right.
I'm gonna let you.
He can't control that.
Everybody go Rook.
Nah, you can't control
Every
that.
team go Rook.
You can't control that,
But
though.
every team, it ain't like it's just one series.
Hey, look.
Every team.
Look, you face whoever in front of you. If you ain't ready,
Yeah, that ain't his fault.
That
I understand what he's saying,
But
that
ain't
ain't
his
his
fault.
But
fault.
look, this is what I'm saying. You can realize that you can say it's not his fault.
he ain't got nothing to do with it. Cause he had the COVID and he had a separated shoulder. And he came back.
When he had the COVID, they won both games without him.
Yeah.
They were also facing another team with their superstar that was out as well.
Kawhi played in 2 games. He didn't get hurt till I think the second game, so he played the first.
Who did?
Kawhi.
Why?
No, he got hurt.
No,
He
he
got
didn't
hurt
play
the first series, but the series before, that's right.
All I can say about that though, if we go out there to the court and we playing and your best player ain't playing, he just ain't playing. We still gotta beat him. That's what he gotta do. He still gotta beat him. You know what I'm saying? So, and just I'm glad. I'm glad.
He won now.
You want to play the best. I'm sorry, Mike. You want to play the best, but he can't control that.
Yeah, you can. And I'm not saying that he's not happy about it, but I'm saying the fact that people are trying to say now just because he got a ring, that's automatically gonna put him in the top 5, even though you're not looking at the circumstances, and you just gonna give this ring that much credit when it doesn't really honestly deserve that much credit if they do win it. And Chris Paul is balling, but Devin Booker is going crazy as well. DeAndre Ayton is also going berserk. You know what I'm saying?
I think that boy CP, y'all talking about, that's
But the best player on the court is actually on the other team, but he's doing it by himself.
Yes.
He is, and
Y'all giving Giannis some credit.
Look what he done.
I can't believe
Look,
it. They giving him some credit.
We do.
Because he's
Because
the top man.
Giannis
Yeah.
has been hitting turnaround fadeaways. He playing through the injury. I give Giannis all the props in the world right now because for real, they should actually be up or at least at worst 1-1. Because there's no way they should have lost the other night.
42 and 12. A week after that injury he took, man, he shouldn't be playing.
Turnarounds. I was like, oh my God, Giannis.
Yeah. I mean, but you know what?
But Chris
I expected that from him. Cause when he came back, I said, he coming back to dominate. I mean, to play well. Cause I was like, I don't think he's gonna be playing the way I see.
Look, that's what I told Mike. For real, I was like, man, I'm mad because I don't think he's gonna be back for real the way that look.
Yeah. So
Giannis that nigga, man.
He
deserved to be that.
Middleton.
Chris Paul deserved to fucking be there.
Middleton and Drew Holiday have not showed up to the party yet. They don't show up game 3.
It's just they ain't gonna show up.
The series ain't over yet because they was behind 2-0 to Brooklyn and won 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
Even though Kevin Durant was going slam off,
yeah.
he was putting up 40-something points a game, and they still come back. So it ain't over. And when Giannis was out against Atlanta, Middleton and Drew Holiday showed up.
Yeah.
So they capable. They just got to do it.
I mean, but when you playing basketball, man, you own and you off. Sometimes you just ain't got it. You know what I mean?
But
you don't agree with that?
Look,
I'm gonna say that.
I can say sometimes you may not have it, but there is different things you can do to affect the game, and you can drive, and you don't have to continue to take bad shots when you know that you already not hitting. You know that this man Giannis got it going.
They're dominating the paint and taking 33
Yes, like
they're dominating the paint and they're still taking 33 pointers.
So y'all want Milwaukee to win?
I do.
I wouldn't mind. I like Giannis. And I like CP, but I like Giannis. I think I like Giannis a little bit more.
The only real series that Milwaukee faced somebody that was hurt was Brooklyn, so I feel like that's more deserved than Phoenix to get a title. I feel like Milwaukee is more deserved to win the title.
They actually swept the team who knocked them out the playoffs last year.
Right, yeah.
The first round
Took out Miami.
Put them out.
And then both of them, with even though Trey was out in Atlanta, Giannis was out too. So you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, we thought that nigga was gonna make it.
Yeah.
I saw him play Game 6 live. He won't be same.
So you was there in the place to be.
Oh, you watched that shit?
I was live.
You was live in the ATL at the game.
Yeah. Different experience than I've ever seen in my life.
What kind of experience you have in that, Mike?
Man, it was beautiful.
Money,
man.
Mike.
And that was great with drinking. They tall that down.
Oh, that was at the Atlanta Braves game.
So y'all went to Atlanta Braves and y'all went to Atlanta House.
Yeah, just me and Mike went to the
Man, you can't do no with Money Mike.
You can't do shit with Money Mike.
That's Money Mike right there.
Let me hold something.
Atlanta came out that night, man. It was live in there.
It was? Who performed?
Young Chop.
What did he do?
It's going down.
It took us an hour to get
Yeah,
there.
it was, man, you couldn't get nowhere around downtown. We'd stop at a stoplight, the light would be red, it turned green, we still stay right there.
Golly damn.
Yeah, we had to walk about a mile and a half to get to the state, but she finally let us out and we walked the rest of the way. I mean, it was wide open down there.
So
they came out.
We gon' so y'all got who in the final? I mean, who y'all got winning?
I hate to say Phoenix gonna win because you can't trust Middleton and Drew Holiday.
So y'all got what y'all got?
I would say 5-4-1.
4-1?
4-2.
Okay. We're gonna shift gears since y'all gave y'all segment. And then what else y'all wanna talk about? The baseball? What we got in the baseball?
In baseball,
We
right
got in
now,
the baseball.
Jacob deGrom has the lowest ERA in the history at the All-Star break at 1.08. If he keeps that pace up, it'll be the lowest in the history of baseball.
You think you can knock one in smoke out the building, Mike?
No.
Mike, you know you get up there with your helmet and knock one out.
By the time I realize the swing and being catches me,
Damn.
Mike, you don't think you can hit one? You can't put a stick on it.
I just put the bat out there.
That ball.
You gonna butt that
You
bitch.
ain't bunny.
And then also, in the American League, Ohtani, he's a pitcher. With a 4-2 record as a pitcher. But he's got 33 home runs.
Shoot.
As a pitcher.
Yep.
Leads the Major League Baseball in home runs. He's a pitcher, but he's playing DH in the lineup.
That's crazy.
That's crazy right
He
there.
pitches every 5 days, but he hits, and And Major League Baseball and home runs right now, which Bill, it ain't happened since the days of Babe Ruth.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
cause they was mad the other day when my man, I think it was my man Aaron Judge ain't play when they was supposed to play.
Yeah.
They was supposed to go against each other. We ain't have them in the lineup.
The
ESPN
game
was
was
mad.
when the pitcher hit
Acuna.
Acuna.
First pitch, he just
Hit him in the head.
no.
No,
Been
No, it was on
I
the
thought it was a-
Boy, that shit breaks some shit too.
Yeah.
He hit that motherfucker right way in that joint.
We was close enough to see what the manager was acting a fool. He was trying to just bum the house. Like, what the heck? And people talking about, yeah. I'm like, Lord, that stadium was live. I'm like, good night.
Hey,
I know that, man.
Wide the hell open.
We're gonna shift gears and what you got on the soccer tip?
Go Messi. Go Messi. Go Messi. 7 o'clock.
Who the fuck is Messi?
Lionel Messi, the best soccer player ever.
Leo Messi, right? At the same
I ain't up
time.
on that, so I go ahead
Yeah.
and
Leo Messi,
Argentina.
Yeah. He kind of like the Michael Jordan of soccer, right?
Oh, shit.
He's really
He ain't Pele. He ain't
Wait,
got
look,
that.
I go Mike. That don't count. Stop that fucking shit. He said, he ain't Pele.
I mean, this time he is,
He's
though.
giving it right now, this time, yeah.
Because right now it's him and Ronaldo, but I think he better. Well, I know he
I
better.
take Messi over Ronaldo.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else y'all got?
You are.
Wimbledon tomorrow. Novak Djokovic going for his 20th Grand Slam title.
That's
White
men's.
Men's.
I don't know shit about
Is
men's.
Coco Gauff still playing?
No, the women was settled today.
Who was in the
Her
final?
name Cardi won her first one. She's Australian. She won her first Wimbledon title. She was the number 1 seed. She's been number 1 for a while.
Oh, okay.
Hadn't really won a big title, but she finally got it today. But Djokovic is on the road to being the greatest men's tennis player ever.
Who is that?
Novak Djokovic.
Djokovic.
Oh, okay. I heard of him.
Yeah.
But as of right now, it's still Mr. Fast.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Oh, Federer.
Yes, sir.
He got knocked out earlier.
Mhm. He ain't the same no more.
Yeah.
He passed his time.
But the good thing about it, him and Djokovic fought and played. Djokovic got the best of them
That's
songs.
what I know.
Federer's got the
Everybody
best.
got their fucking time.
Everybody got their time.
Well, in men's tennis has been a 3-time thing. Nate Hall has been there. He's won the French Open
9 or 10
Yeah,
times.
when they play on that surface, he dominates. All 3 of them come at the same time. That's what makes it so great. It don't happen often.
But see, Joker came in a
Later
little
on.
after them. Though he came in at the right time because Federer was like the first one, and then the dog came and they battled, and then Joker come in a little bit after that, and he came in now at the perfect time now. Because he definitely is, unless something happens, he gonna break it.
If he wins tomorrow and he wins the U.S. Open, he got the Grand Slam in 1 year. All 4 major titles in 1 year. It don't happen often.
Man, you see this right here? What we got right here?
Motherfucker.
We all alone. We got the
Sport. Damn,
What's
sport.
the name of it? It's the sports section. I seen you put that up on your page. The sports section with
Sports
Mike.
section
With
with
Mike
Mike and Juan.
Hey, wait, we got one more thing. Cause
I like
these
that.
boys out here, they like to blow that fire. Who got that fire?
Gas.
Now, what do you think about Shakira Richardson? We got Gray's opinion about it. Now, Quan, as a weed connoisseur, how do you feel about Shakira Richardson not being able to run the Olympics? Are you still gonna watch the Olympics?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
Because there's still a whole lot of us more that are there.
Uh-huh.
And how I don't think it should be a rule. But
Yeah.
since it is a rule, if you sign up, you must follow the rule with everyone else. So therefore, she should have did it. Because I ain't never met a blunt that was worth everything that she had.
Your
to
life, your
really
fucking, your
advance
future,
this life.
your future.
Right. You gotta put
Endorsement.
that shit down
Oh,
for
she said
45
that.
days, whatever it was. Like, what?
The endorsements for you.
Yeah, the endorsement. She a bust it,
Yeah,
man.
like,
She made a bad mistake in paying a big
It's
price.
fucked
Yeah,
up.
it's
It's
like-
fucked up.
it's life
She ain't
changing.
gonna get that chance again.
That's like you.
Yeah, she young.
How old is she?
She ain't but 21. So she got 4 more years, but she can do the
Oh, fuck.
she can do the endorsement.
Yeah.
Well, Nike still with her though, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Nike still with her. She got the Nike endorsement. So she just gonna be running the
the side was
the style, the
She gotta
business.
start all
She ain't
over
like
again
Marion
and
Jones.
get
Marion
up
Jones
to-
really took fucking.
Yeah,
Marion
she got in
Jones
trouble.
really fucking took
bad.
pills and shit like
Yeah.
that. That ain't the same thing. So
She just made a bad mistake, a bad choice as a young
Well,
girl.
they keep comparing her to Michael Phelps. You know, but he wasn't swimming. He had stopped swimming when his test came back. She was in the process of getting ready to run.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all. See, everybody saying she did. There's a reporter gonna walk up to her and say, "Your mama dead." I mean, why would you do that?
That's what I'm saying. Do you feel like she get a pass for that?
I do. I mean, but do you?
I do.
Exactly.
I do, because there's no way that you can convince me that weed is for anxiety and all these medical conditions. The girl had, she was grieving, just lost her mother. How can you say it's legal and we're gonna sell it to you?
Yeah.
But you can't perform in the Olympics
when you really need it.
Well,
Yeah,
That's what she said.
But here's the thing, she's running for the United States. It's not actually legal federally.
It's
and
not
it's a private
for the world.
It's not legal.
It's
It's
a
not legal for
private
the world.
company.
Right.
It's not a government. It's a private company, so they can set their own rules. The United States may say it's legal. She can do that.
But the United
it's
States
a private
don't.
company.
Right.
The
United States don't say it's legal.
The United Nations, they have their own thing. So their own rules is no weed. There's nothing nobody can do.
That's the thing. The United States don't say it's legal. Certain states
Right.
say it's legal. Federal law says it's still illegal.
You are correct.
So you can still go to jail even though your state says you can still go to jail.
You still gotta be careful because people don't realize just because it's your state, the feds is still above them and they can come in. You see what I'm saying? Like, you still just gotta be.
But even when the feds, and they're gonna make it federally legal sooner or later.
Yeah.
But you're hindering, this girl.
Yeah,
And then even if it's not just the United States, it's a whole. Either way it goes, you can't say, and this is just my opinion, you can't say that this drug helps, but you can't use it.
Yeah.
They should have let her run.
But
I think if it was just an American thing, they'd let it run. But being a worldwide thing, they had a whole lot of backlash from other countries. And
Right.
I think that's the biggest thing right there. If it had been just her running the United States Championship, I think they'd have let it run.
I know they punched her a little bit too much. They could have picked her for the relay. I mean,
Yeah.
because she was
Yeah,
qualified for the
that's
relay.
But
But
she,
the IOC said nope. They just
but she won't own the relay team, so you can't knock somebody else off the
Right,
team.
they hadn't picked
no. They
it.
hadn't
They hadn't
picked
picked the team
They
yet.
hadn't picked the team yet. She was qualified. Her thing went up to the 23rd or 24th. The relay is not running until the 26th, 27th.
I know, but she ain't been training
Yes, she had.
for the relay. She
Yes.
She can't pass that baton with them.
Oh, please, Flojo.
Fucking Flojo did.
Yeah.
What's her name? What's that bitch name?
That's already
That's what the bitch.
she's getting, because people saying she can't do this, she can't do that.
Well, I'm just.
with the hair and the nails, but that's
But I'm saying she ain't been on the relay team.
They
Has she?
hadn't picked anybody.
No, that ain't what I'm saying. She didn't run in the relays when they did the Olympic trial, did she?
No, but none of them. They have two teams that go. One that runs. One is like the backup team that they do. The backup team hadn't been picked yet. They was gonna put it on there in case the first one, drop. They have a second backup team.
I mean, I'm just throwing it out there about the, what I'm saying? Because it's integral when you pass that baton. You know what I'm saying?
Did it with the nails.
But she ain't Flojo.
Well, what's the difference in the baton?
She ain't Flojo.
The baton
She ain't Flojo
right
now. She ain't Flojo.
And them nails ain't got shit to do with it. Flojo did that. Flojo did that hood ass shit back in the day. It still happened.
I mean, yeah, I can agree with that.
A lot of them
But
break the
nails. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
A lot of them run with the nails.
well, hey, look, I'm just saying it. I wanted her to do it. You know what I'm saying? I hope everything turned out for her. Hey, look, but this is something for all of y'all though, as black folk. I'm gonna tell you. Some of y'all don't understand this, but I'm gonna break it all the way down. I'm gonna make it real quick. Some things we can't do, and some things they can do. And that's just basic as it's gonna get.
Damn right.
Some things we can't get away with. We gotta be so perfect, it makes me sick sometimes. Always gotta be perfect.
Because if your ass ain't, if you ain't,
That's true. Cause life ain't fair, but it ain't really shit you can do about it.
But when you black, it makes you go extra hard.
Yeah.
You gotta make it feel extra harder, extra I mean, everything gotta be extra.
Started her points up here, and because none of those little girls can do all the flips she can do, they put them right on back down there. So her points supposed to be like 15, 16, they're giving her 9 and 10. Because nobody else can do what she do. That's not fair to the rest of them. Yes, it is, because they train just like she do.
That's right.
If they can't do it, that's not her fault because she
Ain't her fault. They just call that girl more that y'all gonna do.
Same way they used to do Wilt back in the day because he can do stuff, making rules. That's the way it happens. We'll still think we'll try to make rules.
Check it out. I'm gonna tell you. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you the thing they stopped us from doing. I'm gonna tell you where that dunk came from. We started that dunk. They made it so you couldn't even dunk no more.
Yeah.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
You couldn't even dunk, so you had to do like this.
Hey man, everything black man do, it got to be above and beyond. But you already know, man. You know what this is. This is Everyday Life with Rook and
Fino.
And this is sports, the sports section with Mike and Quan. Let's get it. Episode 17. We out. Hey, you know what this is, man? We back in the building. This is the Speakers Lounge, and we tapped in, man. You now tapped in with us, man. What's going on with the crew? What's happening, my boy?
What's going on with you?
My guys, what's going on? OG Mike, what's cracking?
Same shit, different day.
Rest in peace to Prince.
Greatest musician
Man, Mike got the hardest shirts on every motherfucking time.
He do, though.
Greatest musician ever to leave.
Shit.
Musician.
Damn, boy, everybody love Prince.
Hey,
Prince
he
is
did
a
it all.
fucking legend.
He did it all.
We got Marville, Miami, Quan in the building.
Hey, look. They call.
Hey, look, I told Cuz we gonna get some of that body beard butter, and we gonna rub it on our chest, right? We gonna grow out our taco meat, the hair on our chest, and then we gonna buy some gold Uzi chains and let them bitches get tangled up in the taco meat. Swear to God, that's how we rock it, nigga. You already know.
What was you saying about Prince?
He wrote, played instruments, sang, danced, wrote for other people. He did it all. Did it all. There was nothing he didn't do. Great musician.
I fuck with Prince.
You do? Even when he had the high heels on?
Well, I just thought I
didn't know
thought the nigga Prince was like the nigga Boy George. I thought it was gay, but
but he had all the women.
that was the vibe back then. Like doing that rock star type vibe.
That was a rock star vibe.
It was a rock star vibe that they had because
And they could dance his ass off with the high heels on.
Let me ask y'all, did motherfuckers consider Prince gay?
We didn't.
Wow.
I wouldn't say just regular people.
Yeah, like motherfucker
Like you just said, he gay.
So that nigga
And
gay.
that's what we thought.
He run around with the ass
Now, he
cheeks out.
can say that he won't, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
like he can say that he won't, but I think what he did then and what they're doing now is no different.
Yeah.
It's the same shit, ain't it, real?
But what
What was the word they used for niggas like him back in the day?
We didn't even say he was though.
Androgynous.
It didn't come up then.
Androgynous. That's the word. Androgynous.
But back then, nobody said that.
No, didn't nobody say it.
I didn't
I didn't hear it.
Nobody
I didn't hear it until only time I thought about it is when they came out there with his butt cheeks out. That was the only time.
Butt cheeks, his makeup, he had
but
makeup.
I didn't even think about it then. But cause I was 86, I was
10 years old.
86, I was 12. I was thinking about.
I was 1.
I really didn't see him until he was on Purple Rain.
Right.
That's the only time I first seen
You
him.
know, when you're young, you don't think your mind is not going that way.
No.
But as we grew up,
Yeah.
He
we
was
started
married
to look
twice.
at Prince like,
So this nigga,
But he was married twice to women. He was married twice to women.
Yeah, he was.
Hey,
Yeah.
look,
what's up?
when I first seen him, I thought it was fruity, but when you actually look back at the time, that's the way a lot of them were back then, though, that was in his type of genre.
That's
and
true.
all the females was always around Prince, though. So
Yeah.
Prince
He
had
had
all.
the badness.
Come on in.
Yeah,
Come
like-
in, sis. Man, Prince had. It seemed like Prince had all the women. Prince still got mad women that listen to his shit, that celebrate his birthday. Like, that lets you know the power that this motherfucker had
Greatest
back
musician
in the
ever.
fucking 80s, man.
Musician. I ain't said singer, dance, but musician. You can't tell me somebody did everything
Nah,
he
but,
did.
but like, I ain't never shitted on Prince. Prince
was like that.
Prince's ass goddamn used to have the ankh. He had the ankh, that symbol, his symbol.
Yeah,
That was
changed his name to that.
with the artist. The artist formerly known as Prince.
Yeah, he was the
Yeah,
artist.
goddamn.
Yeah.
Fucking
That's how you know you
wrote-
do.
See what you say about him over there?
Oh, I was just talking about, y'all said that other dudes was like that. You had Morris Day.
Morris Day was like that too. I remember the Purple Rain
Just like
movie.
that,
Yeah.
you know, just like that with the mirror. This color, you know, they just very. They took care of the hygiene. They just was.
They were just very
They dressed.
Yeah, right. They dressed.
You know, they didn't just come out and back and get stuff. They made sure their hair was done.
Yeah. That was their time. The baggy jeans came in the 90s.
We never looked at them and said, "Oh, they gay." We just.
No,
you were just riding the music.
No.
You just riding the
And then if
music.
you listen to the lyrics of the song, come on now. Just telling you what you really do to women.
Damn right, you ready to bust them down. Prince said he was busting them down.
Yeah, he was.
Shit.
He had all
Yeah,
he was the first one with the exotics. You know what they call exotics? He was the first one with them.
What that chick that had the movie with
Avalon.
yeah.
Vanity Six.
Motherfucking I'm going now. Bruce Leroy, the Last Dragon.
Yeah,
the Last
that was
Dragon.
Avalon.
There you go.
What was that Vanity?
That was
Both of them
who
were
was in the Last Dragon with Bruce Leroy, right?
That was a vanity.
Vanity
There you
Six.
go. You don't even know the hell we can Sharice.
No, I was trying to think.
Yeah, Vanity. Yeah, she was married too.
My sisters and them crazy about damn Prince and shit.
Yeah.
So you know,
The
they
music
kind of,
speaks for itself.
so they kind of made me like it.
Music.
Yeah.
Then he wrote hits for everybody.
Damn, we done turned this bitch into a Prince section, nigga. What the hell we got going on, man?
Yeah.
What's up with the new music out here, man? What's new? What's new?
Well, we're gonna leave that up to Quan. He said the baby got something new out that he
Yeah.
jamming. What is that?
Which one? The
He
ball
on,
joint?
Ball
Ball
if
if
I want to.
Bob! I told Quan I'm tired of that motherfucker, his same flow ass, but he still makes some piping ass shit.
Hey,
Like,
look,
Oh, okay.
But I swear, it ain't the same flow.
it's the same flow. Man, him and Lil Baby. Them niggas running out of time, Quan.
Mm-mm.
I like Lil Baby, they running out of time.
Look,
It's
you might as well
fun.
say the babies are running
They
together.
got 2 more years. 2 more years. I give them 2 more years. and
But
it's gonna
if
be-
they do it for 2 more years, I mean, they would
I
have
like
all
them.
ran their course though.
The goddamn flow is the same. That's why I ain't got nothing for new music for our section. Cause goddamn, I like the baby, but the flow the same. Can't switch it up.
I
Motherfucker.
think
When you
I
say
feel
that-
like he's just that up and coming. I think he's gonna blow. He's gonna blow bigger than what we ever seen.
Who, the baby?
Mhm.
You don't think so? You don't think that he even reached what the fuck he can reach? Okay. Now these are opinions. Now don't.
Yeah.
I ain't. That's my opinion. So,
When you say same flow though, I just want you to explain what you mean so I can make sure we under the same understanding.
Ball if I want to sounded like the shit that came out before that.
But I mean,
you
you mean by the same, he picking the same type beats.
It sound like the damn beatbox challenge.
Okay, it's like the
it
same.
sound like it's the
Same
rhythm.
cadence.
The rhythm. It's the
Okay.
same
Cadence,
cadence.
yeah.
Cadence.
Okay, yeah.
Cadence.
Okay, I can go with that.
But I can respect that, but as an artist, because you have to maintain that. That's why they know you. That's
Right.
why people know you, right? But like, bro, hard for real. He just stay in that same cadence.
But what I've noticed is what he's doing. He is staying in that same cadence, but he's taking that cadence and putting it to other music with other
Genres.
artists.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Different genres.
and it's mixing well.
Gotcha.
So that's what he does have a same flow, same cadence.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You know, when you hear his voice, you know that's
Right.
what it is. But at the same time, they doing something. I feel like they doing something different with the music.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that they're dope artists, okay? But that cadence is just getting, because I be looking for something different.
And see what get me is like she said, cause he going around to different people's tracks and like just lighting them up. You know what I'm
It's like he
saying?
had the shit with Tory Lanez.
Yeah,
that shit's
lit
crazy.
it up like
that
this
shit's crazy.
berserk.
You know what I mean? The motherfucker on ball if I want to, like, okay, let's go.
And the video,
I like that shit,
and the
you know what I
video really is
His
crazy.
videos,
when you look
he's
at the video
ludicrous.
game.
The baby is ludicrous. The baby is the new Ludacris. Ludacris dropped videos like that back
Real
in the
talk.
day. Wild ass videos. Crazy ass, fun ass animated videos, and we like that shit. So I just, the cadence, even Ludacris switched the flow up a little bit. You know what I mean? That's all I got.
And
That's it.
people don't give Luda enough respect either, for real.
Come on, man. When that motherfucker dropped,
Word of
ho,
mouth.
ho, you doing whole activity, whole tendency, hoes in your friend, hoes in your enemy, with whole energy to do what you do. He came up hard with that shit, yo.
Yeah.
Moving on, OG, moving on.
We got Big Sean. You said he got a new song out.
Yep, the Big 10 is the 10 freestyles, basically for the 10-year anniversary of the album.
Finally Famous.
Yep.
Okay.
That was that shit.
Yeah.
Finally Famous is the debut studio album by Big Sean. It was released June 28, 2011 on Good Music Def Jam.
Kanye put that boy out.
Yeah. And I had forgot Big Sean. I'm pretty sure when we did our 10 best of the generation, because he definitely should have been in.
Oh, what? You
So
going
I had
back?
to- Look, you
You
feel me?
going back?
Look, I forgot. I told you that day.
Big
I forgot.
Sean is nice with this shit.
Yes, and be
Yeah.
nice with
Big
it.
Sean was spitting. He was spitting some shit.
Okay. On that album, he had My Last with Chris Brown.
up like it's my last.
Oh, you got the hook on that one? And then
I'm up like it's my last. Swear, I'ma swear.
Oh, yeah.
I'ma do it.
What?
oh man, he had the Marvin and Chardonnay with West and Roscoe Dash. I like that joint. You know what I'm saying? Then he got Dance.
They ain't gonna stay in there.
Don't worry
You know
about
what I'm saying?
it.
With the Dance joint. And you know, so you put him in your top 10. Who you knocked out?
Meek, because I'm pretty sure I put Meek in. Because I'm pretty sure when I said I came back, I thought I had to put Meek in. And now thinking about it, Big Sean would be over Meek.
Oh, he didn't put Big Sean over Big Mills.
Because
Big Sean is a motherfucker.
he definitely can do more.
He
I
just
think
don't.
he's better lyricist. Like, I think he can do more, like, in the variety of music. Like, I don't really see how
Everybody.
Meek
Okay.
actually, you see, like, you know, other than maybe, like, hypeness, if you kind of,
Yeah,
like,
it's
want some
time.
hypeness. Because Meek more hype than
Everybody got their time, don't they?
Yeah, everybody got that time.
Everybody
So
got
Drake-
every man. Look,
And then
my
got-
motherfucking nigga,
He
the
came up
6
under
star.
Wayne. You know how Wayne was? He did the same thing.
Man,
Yeah.
shit.
Them niggas just dominate.
I think his run is longer than Wayne's.
Might be for real.
Yeah.
Cause Drake been pumping. He pumped even when Wayne went to jail for the period of time. Then when Wayne came and took it for a little bit, Drake took it back over.
I
And
got
they
on
really
Drake
did
when I
well.
got out of jail in 2008.
Think about
Like
this, though.
8.
E40's put out 17 albums since 2010.
You heard
17.
Mike, did you? You heard Mike,
17.
did you? Why this nigga do this shit to me every fucking week? I knew he was coming with it. I knew he was coming with it.
17.
You hear the OG did his shit. OG did his shit.
17.
He gonna let you know. Them young boys, they ain't got nothing. They ain't got no water water. Fuck them. They ain't got no water water.
And he came out in the early 90s and put out 17 albums.
Mike, I fucking hate you.
Hey, look,
Maybe he ain't got
look. Let's get the mic section right here.
Now let you keep going.
No,
I just want to
You got like fuck with us like
Hey,
that.
look, I knew he was coming with it.
That
We-
be crazy.
Y'all overlooked the real OG.
Who was that?
He
E40.
fought
Oh, yeah.
17 albums since 2010. Y'all didn't even mention him.
Yo, baby. Hey, Mike ain't gonna let y'all forget that. You can forget about it.
That ain't counting all the albums he put out before 2010.
40 Water ain't got no fucking plane. Like my nigga Drake said, he said, I
He
probably
got that drink
He
though.
said I was gonna write a verse. I tried to write a verse and I said I won't mention the plane.
40 got his own. 40
Forty
got
got
his
the
own.
plane.
Hey, 40 got his own liquor, his own food, his own dictionary.
hey, the fuel on the fucking plane costs just as much as what the fuck 40 Water got to spend.
But no, I'm telling you,
Nah,
he got all
I
he
love
he
E40. I love E40.
Who else got their own
It's a
dictionary?
different time, man. That nigga inspired E40. He fucking the song the song that Drake got with Jeezy.
E40 was doing his
That
own
was a
thing.
Bay joint. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
The Bay Area joint.
Yeah, with the beat. Yeah,
Right. So that's one thing that nigga do. He pay homage to the motherfuckers that came before him.
40 even went to Atlanta and made an album with Lil Jon.
Yeah, he did.
That's when he blew back up.
Yeah.
He came way.
Hey, he fucked you up every time because he be right. And that shit, look. And that motherfucker, I remember when that nigga E40 dropped back with Lil Jon. This the Lord.
Tell me when to go.
Tell me when to go. That is not fucking tell me. That is not Lil Jon. That's him and Keith the Sneak.
But Lil Jon, that's when they got with Lil
Tell
Jon.
me when to go.
Keep the sneakers on the album, but that's when he got with Lil
I'm
Jon.
on that 8 King Hot. King gonna super do it.
had 8 balls on there, Bun B, Mike Jones.
I fucking hate Mike.
I
Because he right every time.
know. Yeah. We're gonna shift gears, man.
That's
So, we got the Ghetto Boys. We can't be stopped. This is the 30th anniversary of this CD right here.
Damn.
It's the third studio album by the Ghetto Boys, released on July 9th, 1991.
Scarface for president. Willie D for president.
This album is their most successful to date. It was certified platinum in 1992. What you gotta say about it, Mike? I know them your boys.
Well,
What was the crown jewel?
He said,
on it?
hand me my damn tape back here.
yeah.
So I can tell you.
Yeah.
Before this came out, they went to New York and got booed off the stage.
Yes.
Fuck out of here. What? The Ghetto Boys?
Yes. Yes.
Go ahead.
They came out with this, My Mind Playing Tricks hit. They went to New York and sold out the Coliseum.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's how big that song hit.
Yeah, they was-
They got booed out of New York until that came. When they went back after that, they sold out. My
July
Mind Playing
the
Tricks on it just.
Yeah, July the 9th, 1991. That's when he released.
That was an epic song. I don't
Yeah.
know if you can shit on that.
That's
Yeah.
older than your boy.
Yeah, it is. 30 years. You want to even born then?
And the original was
Do
supposed to
five.
be.
Yeah.
Hey, you
Thought
damn
about
sure
that
won't
time.
walk. Hell
Yeah.
no, man. You just a twinkle. You won't even a twinkle in nobody's eye.
Yeah.
It was originally supposed to be a Scarface single, but the great Jay Prince said, "No, we got to do the whole group is it."
Yeah, man. Shout out to Jay Prince, man. That motherfucker spearheaded and headlined a lot of major shit.
Without him, no Master P happens, none of that. 'Cause he
Rap a
started-
Lot.
Yeah, Rap a Lot started.
So we got also a 25-year anniversary.
So
of
without Jay Prince ain't no Outkast either?
No, that's a different story.
No, hell no, Mike. That ain't how it goes.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
the side.
But-
Jay Prince is the side.
But I'm talking about the record where he did the record company and started the record company.
I'm trying to goddamn come.
He basically saying Outkast trump everybody.
Pretty much. When they
With
go
this is his crown prince, crown jewel right here. And why? We didn't need the single come out.
That bitch was.
July the 9th, 1996, Elevators.
That bitch was hot.
When was you born, Corn?
99, 95.
So this came out, the single came out, but I believe he came, when he was born,
It was a baby.
that's when this CD, the whole album came out in September, right?
August 27th,
August
1996.
So we was bumping that when you was in the,
in the manger.
When I
yeah.
was trying to bust out when I busted
Yeah.
out.
You was in the manger.
But check this out. There's a documentary that Roots did, Songs that Shook Up America.
Yeah.
Elevators, the people in New York and up north. Okay, that Southern Playalistic flow, that's them. But when they came out with that song, it changed up everything. And opened their eyes. They said it on there, opened their eyes to, oh, these people got a different flow.
Yeah.
Because it got slowed it way back. Like you were speaking about earlier. Every album, they reinvented themselves.
Yeah, they did.
Every album.
Every album. No
And
doubt about
nothing-
that. No
There was
doubt.
nothing the same on each album. Nothing. That's why they legends. This
They-
right here might be the greatest rap album.
Hey Mike, you know I'm not gonna argue with you because that's the difference. I feel like music was taken more serious back then. I ain't saying that now. The boy, the baby can rap, man.
Yeah, ain't not gonna rap.
I know you.
But
But
he ain't
raising
gonna
level.
rap,
The
yeah.
boy can rap. The boy's a lyricist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfucker know how to put that shit together. But they ain't reinventing themselves.
They did it every
Like the
album.
art. Man, it was an art form back then. You couldn't come the same way. You couldn't fucking steal nobody's lyrics. You won't taking beats and shit like the shit that's cool now.
Hey, look, and
That was
you had to
different.
go to the store
Yep.
to get this.
That's why them CD cases in such bad shape. I done had them for 25
You couldn't
Bought
just,
them hoes
hey,
out
look,
there.
you couldn't grab your phone and download them. You had to go to the store and grab, and we'd be lined up with them.
Yeah.
I missed them.
We,
Yeah.
This jockey.
yeah.
This jockey in the
Yeah.
mall, Circus City.
Hey,
Circus City
check
came and
this out.
saved the city.
I don't know
nigga.
if you paid attention to this on that rook. On the song "They're Growing Old," Andre says we're not gonna stop till we hit the big screen, and that's exactly what they did. And they ain't came out with nothing since.
Hey.
Nah, he ain't.
That's
I
a
mean,
quote. That's a
yeah,
quote.
yeah, yeah.
Because they did otherwise.
Because Big Boy Killer Mike just now dropped a record in the bitch
Yeah,
hard. It's called
yeah.
No Cap or Cap.
Yeah, no cap.
Hard.
I sent it to him when I got it.
Hard.
Yeah,
But they coming out with him and Sleepy Brown, Big Boy Sleepy Brown.
I
coming out
miss
with an album.
I miss Sleepy Brown and
But Big Boy and Sleepy Brown coming out with the Big Sleepover.
shout out Sleepy Brown.
Yeah,
I don't know
Big
if you
Sleepy
remember.
Brown.
You ever
That
see
song's
this nigga
off
fight
here.
with
They've been
me?
putting out little tidbits up. They're supposed to be coming out pretty soon.
Hey, we're gonna end it with that right there. Anything else y'all want to talk about with the music? That's it?
Oh, no,
Polo
that's
G, you ain't got nothing for him?
We good.
Man,
Okay, alright.
Polo G whooped the Migos ass. That's all it is.
Okay.
Yeah, Polo did his thing on his
But
album.
I like the Migos, but I like Polo G too.
Hey, oh, while I was in Atlanta, they did a thing at the game. Kevin Werder picked his best artist, rap artist. He
Yeah.
picked the Migos. Oh,
I like the Migos.
but Outkast was on there.
And pick Rich the Kid.
Rich the Kid over Outkast. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I showed him the video.
That boy smoking. Oh, you smoking.
We're gonna end it off with that.
You already know what this is. Miami Corn, you ain't got nothing to say.
No sir, we out.
Hey, you already know what it is. This is
Rico too.
the Speaker's Lounge.
Yeah.
With the boys, man. Let's go. Wah, wah.